Day 34. This pandemic has turned into political theater now. It's straight up political theater. The problem is now is that everyone's trying to blame everyone else for the reaction to it. Well, I've already shown plenty of evidence and videos. There were some people, such as Nancy Pelosi,
come to Chinatown,
Bill de Blasio,
this should not stop you from going about your life.
Andrew Cuomo,
There's no reason to panic.
and all the typical standard leftist douchebags sort of ignored what was going on. And can I blame them really for it? Not really, because this is unprecedented. We have no, other than the SARS outbreak, we don't really have a definitive measurement to what is going on right now. So we're sort of, I guess, caught off guard. I can't imagine who would have helped us out if they would have, I don't know, talked about it earlier and told the world what was really going on, and not in sort of ignoring what was going on and trying to lie and become deceitful to the rest of the world. I'm talking to you, China, and the WHO. Can't imagine why they would try to keep this quiet. Like I said in, I think, either yesterday or the day before, this virus is not man-made in a lab. We know that. However, there's some other evidence out there, people who are suggesting that it was man-made. But I don't think that's the case. I think it was manipulated by humans, and it got out of the lab with their terrible safety protocols. This is what happens. So now, everyone, both sides of the political spectrum, is trying to blame each other for their actions or lack of actions or inactions. Whatever the case may be, how about we stop arguing over whose fault it is? It's China's fault, but just for the United States, maybe just even North America, how about we try to fix it? And by fixing it, opening the goddamn country up. I mean, you can't continue this on forever. And I understand people are going to get sick and they may die. But what is the outcome? I mean, we need to weigh the pros and cons about. The pros is we get the country back to work. People can start working again and making money. And the cons, of course, people are going to die. But we can mitigate these. We just have to just open everything back up, throw the doors open, and just walk right in. You can maintain your safe social distancing. You can keep the elderly, the infirm, people who have pre-existing conditions, cancer patients, people who have suppressed immune systems. Keep them away, until we get the vaccine, which isn't going to happen anytime soon. That's what would be the most prudent thing to do. Unfortunately, we don't live in prudent times. Everything is, clipped into sound bites, and the news always has to blame somebody for it. Even though they were on the front lines of pushing fake narratives by the WHO and China giving WHO faulty information. That's just what it is. So here we go on day 34. Trying to keep your sanity in check. But that's really about it. I mean, I don't need to belabor the point here. I think there's a theme to my last couple of days. It's China's fault. The virus has been manipulated by humans. They didn't create it. It was actually out there because there are novel coronaviruses out there in the world. This one is just a little more badass. That's just it. So, as always, this is day 34 wrapped up, and I'll see you tomorrow for day 35. And as always, and I hate saying it, but it's the best way to say keep cool, and I say stay frosty.